3, 2, 2, 1, 1. Good luck and have fun. Good luck and have fun.
All right, hello everyone, welcome back to Running the Horizon. Time for some races here to finish off the marathon. Because we have just three rounds left now. Starting off here with a great race between Beat Up 5 and Greedy Old Car in Horizon Forbidden West. They're going to be doing New Game Plus on story difficulty, which I'm sure we'll talk a lot about since we have quite a bit of time throughout this race. And echo? Why is there echo?
Fix.
I don't know why there would be echo. If it's on my end, let me know, Dorian.
I think Dorian said it's fixed, looks like, in the chat, so...
Oh, fixed. Okay, super. Hopefully you could still understand what I
totally
was
on my
saying.
end, and I fixed it.
Okay. All right, we should be good now. So yeah, but yeah, essentially, Beat Up and Greedy has been competing for the world record in this category for the past 3-ish months, and yeah, that's all basically led up to this race, I would say. So why don't you introduce yourselves? Starting with let's go with Beat Up first.
All right. Hello, everyone. I'm B-Dud. I currently have the world record in this, and Grady is very basically neck to neck with me, so he's a very close second. But yeah, I do Ripped Apart in a lot of Forbidden West, and yeah, I'm excited to be here.
Yeah, same. Greedy Old Car, you can call me Craig if you like. Same, this is the first game I ever speedran, so started with any percent on PS4. Now we've graduated. So yeah, second place. I recently got 1:40:32, which puts me 50 seconds behind B-Dud. So, and that was just the other day, which was really fun. So yeah, hoping to put on a good race for you guys. Hopefully we'll not screw up too many of the big ones. You know what I'm saying?
All right, so both of you ready to get started here?
Yeah.
Yep, I'm ready.
All right, so we'll start on go, and I'll count down. So we'll begin in 3, 2, 1, go.
I see smoke, but not a lot of
We need
activity.
the very exciting cart ride here.
Yeah, the best run right here.
Right here. Get the lowdown on what's going on in the dog.
In effect because of all the fuss.
Honestly,
What sort of machines are
it's
causing
a
trouble?
very enjoyable elevator ride, honestly.
Lots of them. Bristlebacks.
Kind of a nice view.
It's really cool. That's
They're not native.
the way they show the view and all that.
Showed up. All of a
It
sudden,
is a nice way to get into the run and get started.
we've got hunters. Just
But
want to cross over.
it would be nice if it was skippable, to be fair.
He is self-appointed.
Who knows? Maybe we'll get a patch soon. Skippable
be nice.
opening.
Yeah, well, I'm just...
Yeah.
Definitely wouldn't complain about it.
Yeah, Ozzy had one of those clips where you can fall out of the elevator,
that ain't
but
gonna happen no
nobody's been
time
able to
soon.
replicate it ever.
Yeah, I've tried several times to do things, and I have no idea how it works.
Hear that? That's your answer.
Something also tells me that even if you actually do end up skipping it, it's just gonna, if you don't get the cutscene, it's not gonna work.
Probably.
Very like
Horizon, like
Pat Embassy at
the amount of things we have found over the years where it's just like,
it.
hey, we found a skip, and it's like, oh, it's so great. Because there's a checkpoint you need, and then the skip is not working.
all right, here we go.
Here we go.
Good luck.
Hit chain scrape first.
Good luck, Greedy.
Also cool seeing the transmog feature come into play, both runners in different outfits.
Yeah, I'm rocking the outfit I always run with, the Carja Stalker Elite.
Yeah, and I've got the I think it's the Vindicator or the the Vindicator Tanacht outfit.
Yeah, that sounds correct.
Yeah. Could be the Vanquisher. I can't remember exactly. One of the V words, you get it.
must be chains.
The Vanquisher is the one I use in Ultra
Jarvis
with the
said I
big
could get
cape.
my
Oh,
blood
sure.
upgraded.
Okay. Yeah, so that one's a little bit different.
Yeah.
I'll be able to tinker with my
And
own.
then
Actually, I don't know.
wear-
What is the outfit you use in Story? I'm not too familiar with the loadout, I must be honest.
So it's Nora Thunder Warrior.
Mhm.
And
Well, the
then
stamina, yeah.
Yep, and then I transmog over that for most of the run, and then we use the raiment after Thebes.
Mhm.
And I think our
Interesting.
loadout is a little bit different on that one. I have a quick trapper for that one because I used the trap strat on the big fight at the end, so you guys will see a little bit different there.
Yeah, we already saw a first difference between the two runners, as Greedy already crafted the green Honda bow, with speed up saving it for later. Just have to craft it before talking to Waddies. Studious Waddies.
Studious Fuddies.
Yep.
Rip.
Oh, that was a close shot.
So it might look like P-Dub already has a lead here, but simply because of a little difference in routing early on here.
Yeah, we should get more lined up after once we get to like Barren Light.
Yep. Well, it seems like both runners also missed a shot on the scroungers, so equal there too.
I don't claim to be a sharp shot, that's for sure.
So,
How many hours do we have in this game when we still miss that shot?
No, 500 going on, probably something like that more. That's what my PlayStation's keeping track of anyway.
I should be able to
Oh,
pick up
yes.
these tracks with my focus.
Yeah. Yeah, beat up getting around the bristleback. He's gonna go for the early entry here.
My focus can help me follow them. These bristlebacks are everywhere.
Oh no, come on.
Once he gets there, it's kind of hard to get time save actually out of that early entry because you have to do it really clean for it to actually save time.
Sounds like someone.
It's very
Yeah.
minor, but worth it if you nail it.
Yeah.
I
I feel
personally
like it's
don't like
worth
to go
going
for
for.
it, but it's nice to see someone do it.
Okay.
Oh,
The armor, I
Greedy,
swear.
yeah, Greedy a little unlucky with the second bristleback.
Backing away from me.
Yeah, first hitting the armor plate and then hiding behind the tower. That's always fun.
Some footholds for Aaron.
Hey, Loy. You might have to meet me halfway here. Ah!
Yeah, starting off here in the Dawn, they just have to clear out the bristlebacks to clear a path for Studious Waddies, so you can make it to the embassy. But of course, we meet up with Aaron here, and then we are off to the quarry.
Oh,
So
where?
the early for the rest of the
The
bristlebacks.
world. That's what I've been. What I'm.
Where here in the quarry, there's gonna be 3 bristlebacks, and then 2 more will spawn in once you have killed 2 of them. Nice clean shot there by P-Dub, who's gonna slide over and get all 3.
Almost got both
Fair.
of them.
Corey Thurles mentioned.
Okay.
Yeah, let's see here the spike throw. Ah, yeah. Did not
One
get the
less
double
machine.
kill with the spike throw, but
Another
still a
one
fairly
down.
clean fight. Let's have a look at Greedy.
One less machine.
Also nailing the 3 shots here, opting not to go for
Another
the
one
trap,
down.
or the trap missed. I kind of missed it.
There.
And Greedy also does not
Corey's
get
safe.
the 2 for 1, so
Oh
pretty
no.
equal fights.
Steady.
Come on, Steve. You gotta go.
I don't know what I reach for one.
And then from here we can see P-Dub is now headed to Barren Light. Not, he still has to go back to Change Scrape
Clear out most
to
of the
progress
bristlebacks.
the quest.
Valley shows
But
safe enough
it's
to travel.
faster to go to Barren Light
I'll
now
go
to
get
unlock the
Blaze.
fast travel point because there's not really any campfire close.
Yeah, there's no easy way
Barren
to
Light.
get back, yeah.
Yeah, so might as well go there now, get the checkpoint. Oh, get the fast travel unlocked, and then head back to Change Scrape. So just traveling now rather than later. And I almost forgot to do a thing here, so let me see here.
Give Wadis to Barren Light.
What? If you remove it. Say very so.
Maybe.
I've also smart your.
Olden, what a prick.
No. I click.
I'll show. These are.
Either
You know
You'll
what,
see
the-
here in Change Scrape that Greedy now. Oh, sorry, P-Dub now crafts the. So he does it like me, he does it afterwards.
Yeah.
Which in my timing actually was actually 2 seconds faster. So
Yeah, I timed it to be a little bit faster also. I forget what the time was though.
yeah. But in any percent, you obviously do it early because you need the upgrades, but New Game Plus doesn't matter.
I never did time it. I always just
Alright,
felt
I
like
should find whoever's in
sticking
charge
with
here.
what I started with, I guess.
First,
So like,
could
I never
resupply
did
in the
ask anyone
stash.
if it was actually
Take a
faster,
look
but
around, too.
I figured if you're moving quick enough, it would be
Lighten up, buddy.
about the same. So
And maybe
Yeah, I think it's because you have to turn 180 after you craft if you do it early.
Right.
Yeah,
That's
so
the time losses.
you're covering more land. Yeah.
activity going on around here.
Let's not tear down this place during the
Yeah,
Oh, wait.
now they are gonna do the little skip here to
Yeah,
skip having to follow Lawan.
my brain wasn't working and I almost did an IJ.
Yeah, it looks like Greedy now is back in the lead here because
was
of
just-
Beat Up messing up the skip. So Greedy
Yeah.
gonna fly around here and start the fight, going around the invisible wall so we don't have to wait for Lawan. And Beat Up gets it as well. So there we go.
GG on the first skip.
told us about
That one's always a pain. It's nice when it goes clean.
Yeah, well, I figured it'd be
And
nice.
now it's
Yeah.
time to
The whole time.
now it's time to pay attention here on the embassy because this goes by a lot quicker than it would in a casual playthrough.
It's calling this.
We have different strats here too.
Maybe.
You get to see two top runners side by side, so that's always interesting strategy-wise. Greedy goes out there, plants a bomb, then he throws the spike to kill the riders, and then places another trap for the bristlebacks. Oh, yeah, bristlebacks. One of the riders survives, so he has the bomb in.
And
And
down
there
goes
we go.
Gruff.
Yeah, it looks like you guys killed him basically at the same time, so Beat Up a little bit faster here in the embassy.
My second
two very
phase,
clean
yeah,
fights.
second phase didn't work out exactly. One of the riders survived the bomb blast that I put down for the bristlebacks. So I lay one for
now-
Greta, throw the thing, and then go lay another one for the bristlebacks.
Now it's time to hope that RNG has mercy on this race, and
Yeah, this is where it might differ a bit.
yeah, let's see. Somebody could get unlucky here with the tall neck fast travel, because it's not 100% guarantee
Ooh.
you'll get it first try.
I got it.
Nope.
Alright. Unlucky for Greedy here. Will he get it second try? Hopefully, so it's not going to be too much of a difference. That would certainly suck.
Yeah, I had to do
1
a
second.
couple reloads there, but we're good.
Oh,
Yeah, there we go. I think Greedy lost around, I don't know, 12 seconds or something there.
Yeah, easy.
Get data on the surrounding area.
But 12 seconds is nothing over the course of 2 hours, so lots can still change.
yeah.
But it could have been worse with the tonic, let's put it that way.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, that tall neck is the one thing that I was worried about in this race. Like, it's one thing when you can reset early, but in a race you can't reset. So
Yeah, and compared to the Zero Dawn runs, it's actually pretty consistent this entire run. I would say the Tolnik pretty much is the only major RNG we have.
Oh Lord, come on, Mount. You're doing me dirty here, sir. Please,
Oh, shoot.
please stop stopping.
okay, up here once we get silent hologram going, I'm gonna be counting.
Did he install Hades on another
Essentially, I time at 103. Oh, I timed that wrong. Saved a little bit too early on that campfire.
Whoops. Yeah, using the campfire to skip the dialogue there.
This is it. Location of the coordinates I scanned from the
But yeah,
sky.
there's a trick that we can get on the mount here. So, okay, 1058. So I have to go at 1201.
Blinking.
So we get on the mount here,
Silence wants me to check
and
it
then
out.
I start running at 1201, and I'm gonna like run right past the hologram barrier. Because if you get too far away, you have to restart the hologram. So we run right past the edge,
Now that I have to
right
ignite it,
when it finishes.
I can get rid of that fire gleam.
So I'll line myself up right here, and now we just play the waiting game.
Yup.
Cue the elevator music.
Yeah, and I've got my own timer running here, so I won't confuse you with your times. But yeah, it's basically I go from when I activate the console. It's 1 minute and 8 seconds. So I start running about 4 seconds early from my position.
Yeah, so you just kind of have to wait for this hologram. As you've seen over the course of the weekend, holograms are just not skippable in Horizon games, no matter what you do.
Sometimes you can get some other work done, but you know.
True, in any percent you actually have to do something doing this hologram, but in New Game Plus it's just a little break after the beginning, I suppose.
Having a few breaks in a speedrun is really nice.
True.
Yeah, some of the Sunwing sections in this one make for a little break. It's pretty good.
Yeah, and they're pretty fairly spaced out, so that's always nice.
Mm-hmm.
And right here they're coming up to Latopolis, where they're going to do a dialogue skip here, where they are intentionally not going to look at the plow horn that is around the corner here, and then cut the corner tightly so they also don't get close enough to it. That prevents dialogue from playing. That they're then going to use that dialogue to skip another dialogue. Because after here they're done to, excuse me, talking to Silence. They are gonna try to enter the gate, but then it's not gonna work. And then after that happens, Silence will begin talking about how you can open the gate with the igniter. But we want to skip that dialogue because you cannot craft the igniter until that dialogue is over. But using the dialogue we didn't trigger now, if we play that once Silence begins talking, that overlaps and therefore skips the dialogue, and then you can craft the igniter right away. So you can see it right there on beat up sign. Oh, went a little too early.
Yeah, just a little.
It looks like Greedy got it as well. Nice. Shoutouts to Greedy, by the way, for finding that trick.
Yeah, that's my baby.
Yep. One of the first, I think you told me at one point, one of the first speedrun skips you found, right?
I think it was my first one, yeah. If you go and watch my YouTube video of it, you can hear just how ridiculously excited I am in my voice. Like, oh my god, I found this, are you kidding me? It actually happened to me by accident. So I was going through and just like trying to practice doing this part, and then realized all of a sudden it had skipped, and I got the schematic early, and I was like, what just happened? So I was like, I'm gonna figure this out. I have to, otherwise, like, you know, I'm not really doing my job as a speedrunner. But yeah, lots pretty cool find with the canceling with one dialogue for the other. All right.
Speaking of skips that were found by people, we used to have an SRAM here that was found by PETA, but water physics got patched.
Oh yeah, we don't talk about that anymore.
We don't talk about air swim. Rip.
But luckily you found a lot of stuff in this game, so I think it's fine.
Yeah,
he found enough stuff in this split.
Fair.
Yeah, one of my favorite parts about just speedrunning this game is just like finding stuff, more than just actually running it. So I'm glad when I find cool, interesting stuff like that.
All right.
Just a little update. It seems like Beat-Up has roughly, at my end, it looks like an 8-second lead. Going into the Eric fight here in Latopolis. But it's always nice when you find your first speedrun strategy or first speedrun skip.
Looks like this recluse spider thing is a testing apparatus for Gaia and Hades.
I'd imagine you probably found your first one in Ratchet and Clank.
Yes. I forget what the first one was exactly, but yeah, it was definitely something in Ratchet.
Not surprising.
Think of circular pods are repositories. One loaded with Hades
luck with
backups,
Eric.
the other with Gaia.
Yeah, you too.
Hades is down, but the guy
It doesn't matter what difficulty you play on. Eric can just be a pain sometimes when his attacks doesn't line up with when the red rings get activated.
Oh no, he got too close.
This is hard.
Oh yeah, you moved too early there.
There you go. Okay.
That has now given Greedy the lead. Interesting development here. It's a close neck and neck race. Let's hope it stays like this for the entire run. I'm excited. Hope everyone in chat is also excited.
Here we go.
What are you up to?
Looks like both of you have some solid patterns here.
Come on, shoot at me, not that ring.
As you can see, his attacks not necessarily lining up with when the red wings get activated. It's you want to be shooting then. And of course have to shoot down the stem. And it does look like Eric is a bit of a pain for both of you on the stem.
Yep.
Ah!
Certainly seems like it.
Yep. Oh.
Alright.
And Greedy definitely struggling quite a bit more here than B-Dub did. But there you go, both of you passed the fight.
Yeah, I got stuck underneath a little bit and couldn't hit one of the top pieces in the second round.
And right here in the swimming section, we got another skip here, because if you go to the back wall of this second, technically first room you go into in the swimming section, you can actually go up against a wall to hit a checkpoint on the other side, and then you can just restart from save because of the checkpoint, and then you spawn in the room on the other side, which basically skips, I think, a little over half of the swimming section.
Current lead here. Promising.
So Latopolis is just filled with skips. I think doing everything casually in Latopolis would, I don't know. I think we are talking at least at, I don't know, my guess would be 6 minutes to the run.
Yeah, it's quite a bit.
Yeah,
doing everything, it's a lot of moving around.
It's fairly simple skips, but they save so much time.
So much.
That's the thing I always, I don't know, I find it really funny in speedruns when you have, what's it called? You have those skips that looks really big and elaborate, and you do so many things and it saves like 10 seconds, and then you have something super simple that saves 4 minutes.
Like a climb
That's
in a
always
pole
funny
cast,
to me.
yeah.
Yeah.
Still following my program.
Both of them making their way here to Plainsong, where they have to meet up with So and Mal, so they can get into town. Plainsong, not really a place we spend a lot of time in the main quest.
Cool music, though.
Basically less than a minute, more or less.
Oh, come on.
It's a shame because it's such a nice place.
I hit the
One of
wrong
my
dial.
favorites.
I agree. Oh, but yeah, it's
That's
a really
fine.
nice place, and I also, all of the side quests put together here might be one of my favorite places for side quests too.
So then the what would be substituted?
Game, I'm gonna need you to cooperate.
Oh,
Go. There we go.
I hate how I feel like I would have gotten better at this by now, but I keep like jumping after skipping dialogue, and then I have to wait to land to fast travel.
No, we all do that.
Yeah.
I given up, gotten good at that years ago. Don't worry. I'll just eat the time loss most of the time.
What are you
After you
doing,
play
Mount?
Zero Dawn and Forbidden West, where it actually really matters, where I try to focus on it, but other than that, I just don't bother. I'll rather just save the times on wells by not missing shots.
Oh, come on. That's just a really bad angle because my mount did something weird at the call, but oh well.
It looks like he got stuck on the campfire.
Yeah.
Path of the land gods.
Just put me on a weird angle running towards the rock too. I usually stay to the left of it, but I was on the right side that time, so I got caught on a tree. No
Yeah,
big
I don't
deal.
think it's a big deal, Ian.
Nope.
The movement here is very specific to get into the cauldron entrance.
Oh,
Yeah, there's so
Right.
many small hitboxes to get stuck on. It looks like P-Dub gonna fairly clean run into it. And then using the mount there to get up on the ledge.
What's left of it?
So many.
There we go, and 3D just entering town now.
We'll be using the Shane Valor here. The only time that we use Valor, I believe, in the run.
Yeah, pretty much.
And just for
well, except
three
for Pew Pew
flashers.
section, we do use the same one.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yep. Yeah, so we activate the door, immediately switching on, and head in to mess up some rooms. Stupid
And
rooms.
then we got Town Skip 1, 2, and 3 to do them quite a bit differently than I actually do them in my ultra hard runs. But it's more of a preference thing. I think some of them are a little faster than mine. I just haven't updated my straps area.
Yeah, how I do this first one, it should take the same amount of time as you guys do it. But I feel like this is more consistent for me, or less risk.
An infection.
Yeah, the first one, I think my method is the fastest, but it's just more. You should focus on what's consistent for you.
Next killer machines.
And
It's called Hephaestus.
But it's only like very minuscule. I timed it at 1 point, but yeah. It looks like Greedy is actually using my method here.
A little mix of yours with the wall jump
Oh yeah,
at
you
the end,
had
yeah.
a wall jump to it, yeah. I
Just
tried
so
the
I
wall
don't have to
jump at
worry
one
about
point, but
falling.
I didn't really like the flow of it.
Yeah, it's like you get that extra little jump in there, but it's nice.
Yeah, I've run too much Zero Dawn. I have a hard time getting used to adding wall jumps.
Cables are twisted around that node on the other side.
No wall jumps in, what's it called? Zero Dawn.
Good.
It looks like so far skips are looking good. Beat up on the last one now. Let's see. And that's pretty
Nailed
clear.
it.
Yep. Let's see if Greedy gets all three as well.
Beautiful.
There we go. Both runners nailing all three skips. Let's go. Love to see it. And on to the Gramhorn fight.
Who is Hephaestus?
Time to kill the land god.
What is it?
We take a little
It's
page out of the Frozen Wilds playbook for this fight, thanks to
real deadly machines.
B-Dud.
But it wasn't always hostile. It used to be part of
Yeah, I remember I found this just like over the winter. This I was watching a Frozen Wilds run and I'm like, I wonder if you can do this in Forbidden West still.
Sure enough.
But yeah, what we're talking about is like shooting this blast thing through this wall here.
Guess they never bothered to fix that one.
No. I mean, a lot of games kind of have that technique. It's like your weapon goes through a wall a little bit. It like shoots from the tip of the weapon.
Yeah.
Sub 24 tau, I'll take it.
Looks like Hephaestus has been upgrading the security grid on the cauldrons.
Focus is showing holograms.
The data's been corrupted. Not sure I can do much about that right now. And my focus doesn't recognize
Does
some
look
of these.
like Greedy has caught up a little bit here through
Machines I haven't
Tau.
seen yet.
But they're still P'd up in the lead.
Yes.
Let's press on then.
But very close through the what I usually consider the first act of the run. Oh, I still got the base left, but roughly the first act of the run.
Yeah, I kind of like to think of it as a 3-act game. Like you have Act 1 up until the base, then Act 2 is the subordinate functions, and then Act 3 is just like the whole finale with Gemini.
Yeah, that's how I view it too.
Yeah, San Francisco to the end, yeah.
What's going on?
Well, at least the emergency
And
lights work.
as I mentioned in my run, it's kind of
What
funny
just
how the
happened?
big flying
No,
brakes
there's
just line
definitely
up
here.
with
And I think
with
it's trying to keep
where
us
we
out.
consider the acts to be.
I'll scout ahead, see if there's a way to get us
But
out.
also feels like, you know,
Sure we
momentum-wise,
shouldn't
they're
come with
split
you?
into 3 parts because of it.
Yeah, Minerva could be dangerous. Let me make sure it's safe.
Okay.
We'll be right here if you need us.
Charlie is saying in the chat that Greedy is drinking an unregulated concoction. I
Coffee
didn't see
is
what you were drinking, but
coffee is coffee. So
Well,
it's too early for bourbon, guys. I know what you're used to on stream, but
we'll get a blood sample and test if he has too high of a caffeine level.
oh
to see.
no, it's all. I'm pretty sure it would have too high of a red and white blood cell count compared to my caffeine.
Oh, okay. What is it in Tour de France? They're only allowed to drink equivalent of 6 cups of coffee a day.
That's not close to enough. And
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't even ride a bike. I'm just kidding.
To the facility.
I just know the doping rules in Tour de France. I've heard at some point it was like the equivalent of caffeine was 6 cups of coffee a day.
I'm close.
Caffeine is like a functional drug. It's like not necessarily a performance-enhancing drug, I would say, but
Yeah,
at
I
this
don't
point,
really
the
know what
amount
they
of
would use
use
it for,
that
but
people
yeah.
use it for anyway.
And maybe
Yeah.
she can help me figure out who this strange
Okay, that's not what was supposed to happen, but
I
congratulations,
actually
Aloy.
did a really good outside there.
Yeah,
That was good until the very end, but whatever.
yeah. Struggling
I
a bit
got
to
both
get the
rolls.
polecaster jump.
Yeah, I've been doing a jump to the side because you can get 2 quick jumps up to the door. But it does mess up sometimes. She'll land a little low, and then while you're trying to make it back up, she'll double polecast. It sucks. Oh well, it's hype strats or nothing today.
Good. So what was this place?
That's fine. I did get both
So this
rolls, which was
supposed to
good.
be
So roll through the first vent, roll through the second, so that was good.
Yep.
Some of the machine data you recovered from the repair bay below is
Now there's just dialogue and exposition to go from.
Accessing the terminal in this room will show you how to repair and complete the override.
I'll take a look.
I'm still not sure what I'm doing wrong here, but
like I
Gritty
need data
should be
from
able to
machine parts to
save
fix
3
the
seconds over
computer.
me here.
It's all the caffeine.
Yes, the shaky
Finger
thumb.
is just rapidly moving.
Yeah.
Hi. Yeah.
Unless he's hiding a fighting stick under the beard
Uh-huh.
with a masher.
Yes. Wait. This part.
But yeah, what was it? You guys figured out that Greedy saves like 2 seconds here through this dialogue?
Okay.
Yeah, this is like the longest dialogue in the game, and Greedy averages like 30, 31. And it's actually Ozzy's runs too, averages about 30, 31. Then mine and yours, Elk, we average like 34, 35.
Yeah, I know from Zero Dawn, Ozzy was always a faster master than me, so he saves a lot of time on me in dialogue sections.
Yeah.
So his early game is pretty fast because there's so much dialogue in early game of Zero Dawn.
Check on how Plain Song's doing after the attack.
Yes.
Or I
I
could
think
also
it'll be better this
to North Clearlands.
And let's see here.
Three of Gaia's subfunctions.
So Beat-Up, after finishing the base here, has a 4-second lead, according to the VODs I'm watching here. Oh, my VODs, streams.
Very close.
Quite
I want to
close.
say this is not pre-recorded. I did not mean to say bots. But yeah, 4-second lead after the first act of a run. This is a
Don't wanna mess
spicy
up.
race. But now we got a little chill flying section here.
Yeah, I'm always scared overriding this Sunwing because if you mess it up and have to restart checkpoint, you lose like a minute.
Yeah, it's a lot.
So it's much more punishing than when you have to override it at the end of the game, because at least it gives you a checkpoint on top of the mountain. That one just puts you back at the base door.
I messed that up one too many times.
I actually am pretty risky with that. That little bit of a hill right before the Sunwing, you can get a run and slide to that, and if you do a slide cancel like slide again, you can slide really close to him and he won't fly away. But if you screw it up and don't hit square fast enough, it's gonna spook. So
yeah,
you can get there pretty quick.
Played super safe.
Yeah. At this point, with all the time I've been trying to save, and with the bulwark and the base having quite a bit of time saved for me. Well, they did until my PB the other day. Now my bulwark is like a 4-second gold, but I've just been trying to slide as close to it as possible and get, you know, the quick mount as well. So like, I don't know if you got it beat out or not, I didn't check, but if you override the Sunwing at the correct angle, the mount Sunwing prompt will come right away after you're done, and you can hop right on. You don't have to, like, back up.
Yeah, if you're close enough to it, like if you're like right under its chest or right under the front of its right wing.
Right. And you can kind of position your angle so that Aloy's back is like kind of close, or she's turned right or left, and that does help with it. You don't always get it, and you can actually be kind of turned too far that the prompt won't show up. So, but it's nice to get those little early things where it's like a second of time save, so you don't have to like back up and then run forward because of the animation.
It's really satisfying to watch right now. Like the flaps of both your Sunwings are synced on stream.
I can see that. That's funny. Nice.
Just give me. I'll be back in a minute. Sorry, something just came up.
Right on.
It's all like, because we're so like accurate with each other right now, Greedy, and synced up, like yeah, I like the weather and the sky like changing from sunset to nighttime is going exactly the same for us too.
It's funny.
Close to Ether's location.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, when you're at the same point in the run, like you get used to the time going by, the time of day cycle or whatever. And then when you're really behind and something looks off, you're like, oh yeah, it's not supposed to be daytime yet, or something like that. You can always kind of tell if you're on your pace by how things are going with the weather or whatever else.
Not anything that. Yeah. All right.
He's calm.
I got a little stuck. Okay, I'm good.
That never happens.
I'll do what you want, but
You speak.
Go, go.
I think you like jump over that middle area. I like slide onto it.
Oh, sure. Yeah, there's a reason I roll over it all the time because I always get stuck. My mount is stuck. No, my mount is stuck.
I'm gonna get Ethan. Guess I'll have to play along with Akaro. I better meet up with
That sucks.
Go, come on, Richard. We gotta go. We gotta go.
That sucks. Come on. Alright. He was stuck inside the settlement. That happens.
Oh no.
Can't get him out, so you gotta wait for her to stop talking. I tried to pull cast to him, but I don't know why he got stuck there. That's kind of a bummer.
Yeah, that sucks.
Oh well.
I hate when that happens.
And then he landed too, he didn't pick me up, so that's bad RNG. No big deal. There's some things you can do with the mount to keep him kind of in the place that you want, for those that are wondering why perhaps we do certain things before we get off, or I, for one, slow him down, turn him sideways, and try not to hold forward too early when I hop off to go into Memorial Grove. Because when you hop off of a mount, whatever direction you've got your left stick, the mount's going in that direction. If you use like the hop off or just when you pop square, you know, he's always gonna kind of follow the way you're going. And so you can manipulate that to your advantage, especially like in the rising skip, you know, trying to keep the mount going forward. Generally helps if you use your stick to do that.
Should be getting close to Stonecrest.
Yep.
It's
I'm back, by the way.
Welcome back. It's especially effective if you're moving your stick a little bit as you dismount, because the mount, like, you can even like make it kind of run a curve, you know, away from you. Same goes for the flying mount, which is actually my strategy for the rising skip. I'm giving things away, obviously, but we've been calling it wiggle sticks in my chat. And I hold forward on the stick, but slightly wiggle it back and forth, and that keeps the mount going forward through the invisible wall for me. I don't move it very much at all, to be honest, but it seems to work.
We have the Katalo sort of teleport right here.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, this was a fun one to experiment with. It's really interesting because Katalo here, he follows a specific like nav mesh AI path, and you can kind of like manipulate it where if you move immediately out of that cutscene, he's like, I need to teleport next to Aloy, and he's constantly looking for that until he can find a spot. So wherever you step in first, he'll teleport there basically. So you have to be really quick after the cutscene to get like into a Sunwing position, but then he just teleports here and you can skip all those fights and everything. Really, really nice.
Here it is.
Now we have the ungodly stairs.
Worst stairs in the business.
Best stairs in the game. This is the only place in the game where I'm like, I wish rolling was faster.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
I agree.
I don't know how you guys stand on that. I don't know, Greedy, you've never run Zero Dawn, but are you team sliding or team rolling is better?
Well,
I mean, I don't particularly care for the sliding, but it's also the only thing I've really done. It beats Agile Strike, I'll tell you that.
Oh yeah, I mean, that's fairly easy to beat.
Yeah, it's just so many inputs. And don't get me wrong, like, I had a lot of fun playing, and I do have a lot of fun playing God of War, but it is one of the more difficult movement techs that I've ever had to do because you are quite tired by the end of that run.
Yeah, I mean, I would have run God of War years ago if it wasn't for it. It's just too annoying for me to do.
Might be able to climb up on the left side of the wall.
Both of you examining the wall, and then we are gonna head off with Katalo to get the cannon from the Tramatusk.
Well, can't do anything else here. Better go find Katalo.
I really like this fight here. I I do focus shots to aim in on everything.
Check something.
I think Greedy does something slightly different, but we're mostly
mine's
the
just
same.
Hunter Bow and
Oh, shoot.
Blast Sling.
The two of us go up against all of them.
Pretty much.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, the strat here you guys do is a lot similar to what we used to do in the any percent story run as well.
Oh, I am struggling.
With using the freeze.
Yeah, I didn't think about Ice Arrow.
And now we are back to being 1 second apart again because of Greedy having a much cleaner fight there. But let me just see if my sync is the same the stream is watching. Oh yeah, it is. It's less than a second actually.
Whoa, 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 whoa. I tried to pull cast on the Sunwing and it did not connect.
But you don't just need a cannon. You need a miracle.
Coming right up.
I line up the Sunwing there, so he's in a better spot to full cast after this.
It's exploding.
Let's see the shots here.
Maybe I should go up there.
Oh, Greedy finishing faster now.
And find this.
No, it's Greedy with the 1 second lead.
Might also be a good idea to
My
race
God.
before.
This is one hell of a race, but Rising Skip could change that right
Yeah,
now.
this is where everything could change.
This is a very tricky skip to get. It's very precise, but let's see how it goes for both of you. Would love for this race to stay close. So good luck, both of you. I'll just let them focus here.
Yes.
And let's see. Oh, Greedy gets it first try. He even gets it with the dive. And beat up. Still struggling a bit. He might have to. Oh.
Okay, I got it.
Oh yeah, not too bad.
Good backup is good.
Yeah, not too bad. Not too bad.
That was a really clean backup right there.
And generally, B-Dud's middle game is just a wee bit better than mine. He makes most of his summer best makes up on the gameplay through this section, so...
I need to get past these hostiles and into the ruins.
Yeah, but Rising Skip is pretty...
Yeah, we very much still have a close race between us.
Okay, well, my mount is not cooperating with the Quen, so...
might be better to just have gone on foot there, but oh well.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah.
Okay, so just
but
in
well,
case...
you're just tying up the race again. Love to see it. So now Rising Skip didn't matter at all. But yeah, Rising Skip is pretty tough. I would actually rank it as what I would say is the hardest skip in the run currently.
Oh, for sure. I can't get off here, otherwise it'll teleport me. I have to get below the ceiling.
Yeah.
Usually never have a problem with that, but
Yep. Kind of fly a little lower, I suppose.
There's no way out. Great. Whoever they are, they want me dead.
Aloy does often get stuck here, and so she messed up my strat. Are you kidding?
Oh wow. Yeah, your Spike Pro didn't hit anyone.
And the second guy didn't come through, so I'm kind of stuck with that.
The backup round here.
Yeah.
My second guy didn't.
Where is he?
It's always not
Why
fun to
are
rely
you
on
running
horseback.
away from me, you jerk?
And it seems like both runners are struggling with the Quen.
Unreal.
Running around after Quen soldiers on both sides.
I didn't even have one come through the door when I fell. That was just not cool.
Not sure.
But even though it was both two scuff fights, it did look like Greedy had the slightly better fight there, I will say.
Wow.
But both of you running around chasing Quen.
Yeah, that was messy.
Aloy's being
Very
a little
messy indeed.
uncooperative right now too.
It's a bad sign for Burning Shores, I think.
Oh yeah, there'll be a lot more Quen there, but I'm pretty sure they're gonna be friendly.
I sure hope
You
so.
never know. There could be both good and bad.
True. We'll see, guys.
Are you okay?
And so something we can do on story that perhaps Elk can't do on ultra hard is a jump slash into the fire, the igniter stuff. What do you call it? The fire gleam or whatever.
Yeah, in fact, I'm pretty sure you can. I just.
Oh, does it not take you out? I thought maybe if you were doing low health strats all the time, it would just kill you. So.
We don't do low health strat here.
Oh, that's right. You don't have to do it for the Dreadwing.
Oh, we do, but there's restart from saves before the Dreadwing.
Yeah, it feels like a tomb down here.
There's a restart from save after you put in the battery.
Sure. I guess that's
Yeah.
right. Yeah.
Machines.
Boy, I don't even think about that anymore.
Nope.
I like jumping through this fence without having to go into crouch state.
Yeah.
I got
It's
caught
really
at the
nice.
end of it, yeah.
It's much easier than when we used to time the slide into it because we knew we could jump it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm right behind you. You're leaving?
Let's hope none of you get the glitch.
There we go.
Really rolling off the platform, playing it risky.
This should help.
Beat Up does the same, a bit more risky. I only say that because sometimes Elva doesn't want to jump on the thing if you move off the platform, catwalk, whatever it's called, too fast.
Sure, yeah. I've only ever had that happen one time, which I don't ever seem to really have an issue. I have gotten
I don't
a
know why
coffin glitch
it
in here.
happens so often for me, but it's whenever I get off the platform upstairs too fast it happens. That's the only correlation I've noticed. Could be something else, but I don't know.
Explosion.
Hold on.
Aloy, would you mind warning me next time you decide to blow up a wall?
I'll try.
Oh. Grab the handle, please, Aloy. Thank you. That handle's at a weird angle when you have to come in at it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
There's data here. A lot.
Okay, now we have a little break here. We can... I actually try to get some more blast pace here if I can.
Same.
Although we haven't used too much ammo yet.
I'll help if I can.
But we can get more blast pace by putting down blast traps and dismantling them.
Thanks for that strat, Marin, if you're here, by the way.
She was in chat earlier, I think.
I think so.
Pretty good crowd.
Or at least
today.
she's the one that reminded me to do it in my strats. So.
I
found the energy cell.
Then you need to find a way into the generator room.
Okay, I'm on it.
Using that heavy lifter skill to get this battery over here just a little bit quicker.
A little bit faster.
Just a wee bit.
Don't crouch though, because you'll walk slowly. If you actually you can crouch, quote unquote, while you're holding that. I've noticed that she moved really slow one time, and I was like, why did that happen? Oh, I'm crouched when I picked up the battery, so you can actually move slow with the battery in your hand.
That is true, Seth. Greg is in the lead. He got a bit of a comeback, had a cleaner rising skip, and slightly better Quen fight. So,
Unheard of, right, Seth? You can't believe it. Quen fight went well.
So far, and I'll jinx the Dreadwing fight here for you. So far, he has had a very clean greenhouse.
Let's find a way to get into the proving ground.
I mean, the Quen fight
That
wasn't,
complex
but
should
in
be
comparison.
test
6240. Good lord, that's a lot. Yikes, that's a hell of a critical hit.
6240. Damn. Going for a high damage record or something.
Here on the adamantine wreath we can
Let's see. What does speed up with? Not a crit, so only 1200.
You don't have to do much, luckily, but you know.
Yeah.
It's just funny to see the numbers you get sometimes, like, even though it's completely unnecessary on this difficulty.
Completely unnecessary amount of damage. Fun fact, the damage record in the game in one shot is 59,000.
It's pretty damn good.
I've
seen some of
fancy
those.
pants.
Yeah, I was gonna say I've seen those videos posted on Reddit and stuff in the Horizon. It's so funny.
An ungodly amount of damage. And on a bellow bag for some reason, because it has a bugged hit point or something.
It's hilarious.
We'll see if it gets broken once Burning Shores comes out. Surely there'll be something.
Surely.
Same for New Game Plus here. Like a week from now, you guys might be doing completely different strats here.
So all their
I mean, you're probably running Burning Shores at that point, but semantics.
At least we have
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see what it could change in the main categories.
Mm-hmm.
I need a workbench to load the module onto.
Yeah, I agree. I'm
could change
excited
a lot,
for
could
sure.
change just a little. I'm not sure.
Yeah. The only thing I could think of for any percent would be you might have access to some different skills early from the DLC, but other than that, since the DLC is after the main quest, any percent won't really change, but
now
New Game Plus wise.
Yeah, I think that'll
Definitely
be cool, especially some of the mechanics they showed. Obviously, I won't go into too much detail here. We've been avoiding that all weekend, but I just think...
you mean the thing?
The thing that they showed.
Yeah,
the stuff. Yeah, if you guys
the
are
thing and
interested.
the stuff. Yeah, very exciting.
Very exciting.
Star's blooming. Let's see if the software works.
They're falling apart.
So both finishing off greenhouse here.
The data coordinates.
We'll try to get a timing here. Let's see what the differences are.
It's time to go home.
Let's see. Ingredient text console there.
Elizabeth Sobek. Alpha Prime.
Alright, so that is a 7-second lead for Greedy right now. After Greenhouse.
7-second difference after 50 minutes. Damn.
Unless my streams are not lined up, it could be different on stream, I'm not sure. Because I'm watching a separate stream from the one you guys... the one that's shown on stream. And I had a little bit of lag earlier, so I'm not sure if they're still synced up correctly. Okay, chat is saying it's 18 seconds. Next time I'll time it off the actual stream, but 18 seconds to Greedy, sorry.
Welcome back, Aloy.
Let me just reload the streams I have here then, since they might be...
And so you guys get to see some new strats for beta here. The new thing is to use status effects to cancel and or blast yourself off of things. So you're going to see us using that to cancel animations for dialogues and consoles and all of that. So.
Alright, I just refreshed the two streams. It looks more like 18 seconds now. Yeah, I know they'll never be perfectly in sync, so I'll just watch the actual Twitch stream to get a time for the next time. We'll update after beta, I suppose. Let's do it roughly after each. But yeah, now they're off to beta, because whenever you handle in your first abundant function, you are forced to do beta. Or,
didn't make it.
what's it called? Chamber of Echoes or something?
Whatever the rebels did.
I'm so bad at the actual quest names.
Took down her shield. But why was
Great
she
love
here?
Echoes. Yeah.
I can access
And so
the
we
last
blast ourselves off for Bina.
I'll use my focus to scan the battlefield too.
Very Sultan.
What about that crazy weapon the Zenith had?
The spec. It looked like she can make it come and
Okay.
go at will. But it's gone now.
Yeah. Well, go do your thing.
Stick one up here.
I'll wait here.
Oh no, didn't want to do that. Oh no. I'm gonna get blasted away.
I need to know how it worked. But I'll have to check on it.
That's actually not so bad. She landed in a very opportune place for me to stand up quickly, so that's nice.
I didn't get exploded. Okay, I guess I'll just do this normally. It doesn't save too much time here. I already got the most of the time saved from the sticky bomb stuff, but...
Looks like the rebels camped here for a while. Are they watching this area? Alright.
Like, it doesn't speed up the dialogue at all. It just, like, kind of eliminates the time between that you would take between each dialogue place.
Yeah, so you're saving like a second or two between each, maybe, if you do it perfectly. Yeah.
There's some kind of old world ruin down here.
You said the Zeniths have their own backup of Gaia, right?
I love sliding down that tunnel.
From the proving lab.
And then we hit ourselves here at the console, and that just stops the animation so we can get to the door as soon as it opens. So we don't have to run to the door while it's sitting there waiting to be opened anymore. We can be there when it happens. So that's one of the big time saves that this status effect thing has found. Super cool strat.
This is something I'll try to look into implementing tool throughout, but I'm not sure how easy it will be with the amount of damage.
Yeah, especially if you... I don't know how much an acid bomb does in comparison, but...
Yeah, I never tried, so...
Or maybe even just... Yeah, I don't know.
On the other side of Burning Shores, there'll be something to look into.
236 contain.
I should prepare before the Spectre gets here. I can't let it get through to Varl and the clone.
Yeah, I haven't tried it. The strat was found after I got the 147, and after getting the 147, I'm basically just like, I'm on break until Burning Shores.
I would be too. It's a hell of a time to get for ultra hard.
Yeah.
It's so difficult to get sub 140, like,
Are you okay,
or 150, I mean.
Yeah, I'm heading up top. Stay down
Let's
here with
see
the clone for now.
Two different strats for the first Spectre here.
Yeah, my strat here isn't the best, but...
Yep, got the job done though.
Yeah, I'm tired. I got tired of the propelled shot just missing and not dealing damage, so I just try to throw spike traps.
Yeah, the propelled spikes are very
about
reliable for me.
Yeah, I need to be better about where I aim them.
Actually,
luckily,
hang tight. I'm almost there.
Luckily on story difficulty, you can just take out the blast sling and it only like wastes like a second or two.
Yeah.
Errant, I'm here.
Yeah, one thing I hope we find something better in the DLC is a replacement for the spike, or not the spike throw, but propelled spikes. Something better than that. I just find them very unreliable at times.
Yeah, it's really difficult to judge where to throw them because they tend to move differently. They don't, like that big area that's there on your HUD when you fire them, it literally will take off in any one of those directions, and it's like it can be really hard to just make it work, you know?
Yep.
That's why the double kill in the quarry is so difficult, because it doesn't always hit where you think it's going to, and then, yeah.
Yeah. Especially on Ultra Hard, killing the bristlebags with the propelled spike is quite inconsistent at times.
What? This you did.
So it looked like we're still roughly around an 18 second. Sorry, a little bit less, probably around 15 seconds. I didn't see it properly, but still greedy in the lead. I would say between 15 and 18 second lead. Coming back to base before we head to the coal route.
Let her pass. Outlander, Chief Akaro, and Marshal Kotalo await you.
The cool route should be starting soon.
Now that we are a little over halfway through the run.
Access the chamber below Hikaru's throne.
Outlander, the chief awaits you in the arena.
Oh boy. Okay.
Past the throne.
This must lead to the arena.
Completely different route change here. So
yeah.
Greedy is going for the coal route right now, while D-Dub is going to Las Vegas.
Oh yeah, I forgot about this. We don't go the same route in the middle either. So
yeah,
you're not going to know where we're at until after we each do both parts.
Yep. But very interesting, I guess.
I completely forgot about that.
I forgot on story difficulty, you can do them in any order, because you don't have to worry about Valor.
Yeah. Yeah, we get enough of it with the kills from... We used it in Tau, and now I'm going to use it here, and B-Dud will use it later, but yeah, a little bit different.
Yeah, I always like to do Poseidon second because I always get the soft lock when I do Poseidon last.
Interesting.
Hold them back!
It's like the one where you go to the base and then you get stuck in the base and you can't put Poseidon in the slots.
I've never seen that before.
Push through! Just a few stragglers
I
left.
have to admit.
Yeah, it's really annoying.
Use them!
You literally have to like reload like several autosaves back.
You hate to see it here, Greedy, having just that one scrap of surviving the entire cold but everything else blew up. But a clean hit on the snake though. That's cool.
Get to the team! Go! Get to the team!
Beat up getting ready to go after the herd.
This is it. Where's below? Come on, Aether. Time to go home.
Sorry, my dog barked a
finishing
little
up.
bit ago, but I was on mute. That scrapper, he don't like me. Does that a lot in my runs. Always gets down there behind the barriers and protects himself. And for some reason, the chain just never reaches him. So it is what it is, but no big deal. I've done it enough now to know to switch to a sharp shot bow and just shoot him.
It's always annoying when there's just one.
Right. Yeah, I did have to throw back at the roller back because of it too. Otherwise, if he had died, I probably would have got the early one, but that's okay.
Yeah, I think you had gotten the rollerback skip had the scrapper not survived.
Exactly, yeah. It's all good. Alright, on the way back to the base, and then it'll look
beat
like
up
I'm
here, getting
behind.
to the herd. Let's see here. Nice clean shots on the battle back. And he gets the herd done, no problem. Now time for a swim in Las Vegas.
Aloy, I'm glad you have returned, and I see you have recovered Aether.
Oh.
Aloy, can you come downstairs?
That is very frustrated that you don't have the same route.
Okay. I'll be right
Gotta keep
back.
on your toes.
They like to sink.
If I thought about it before, I probably would have changed up for
Got it.
cold route just to keep it in sync, but I didn't
That's
realize.
Don't worry about it. It'll just be a surprise who's ahead when we go to San Francisco.
Yeah.
Greedy making his way towards Las Vegas now. Of course, Cold much faster than Las Vegas.
Now it's gonna look like I'm behind for a little while. No big deal.
We cannot confirm or deny who's in the lead right now.
Y'all just get to sit
The
back,
Scrapper
relax.
definitely lost some time. My assumption is Greedy still has a small lead, but it's hard to judge before we see P-Dub's Cold. And of course, swimming. And,
Swimming. This is
Reba.
I'm likely to lose 20 seconds here. Just like my gold is really good. It worked out perfectly, and then like my typical average is a bit slower, but it's all good.
Yeah, not really much to say about Las Vegas. Definitely the longest of the... Actually, in the greenhouse is probably longer, but more happens in the greenhouse, so it doesn't feel long.
Right. There's a lot more going on for sure.
Yeah.
That's true. I might be able to find a way down through one of these structures. Water's pouring out of that building.
Much like real life Las Vegas, all show without any actual substance.
Oh, Aloy, you were not supposed to take off that direction. Well, that's a little bit of a mistake.
Camping gear.
Well, now I have no idea who's in the lead.
She does that sometimes where she won't turn around after she drops off, so it is what it is.
Are you willing to defend Vegas, Dorian?
Hey, look.
I mean, I've never been to Vegas, so I can't say much about it. To me, it just looks really overrated. Shoot.
Great. I was supposed to do that actually. I went off a little too... Okay, that's fine. If I'm close to the console, it'll still work. Yeah, I was doing one of the new
Las Vegas.
strats here with the acid bomb there.
Oh, I agree. Las Vegas is amazing in the game. I was referring to real life Las Vegas being like overrated and a lot of show without any substance.
According to Moreland,
In the game, I mean, speedrun wise, that's the game, but in the game, it's an amazing section when you
Aloy?
take it slow. Oh. What is happening to Greedy?
Aloy just decided to hang out in midair with her polecaster out in a really cool photo position. That happens sometimes. You all saw it.
Yep.
And she completely misses every
I think
time
it
she
happens
does that.
because you're still technically inside Hidden Amber.
Sure.
And,
I need to pick up their
yeah.
trail. Better look for
Weird,
traps.
but
Still got pretty good mount RNG there, so I'm not, oops, too upset. Oh, come on, your piece is landing in the way? What are you doing now? Had a giant piece land in my way as I was sliding to the long leg.
I have all the parts to build this thing now.
Stop me dead in my tracks.
I feel like my Poseidon's been going pretty good so far.
yeah, I've been more focusing on Greedy. Greedy got a pretty decent herd fight. The fight itself, not getting there, but that was a bit of a different story.
Yeah, I had a couple of little hiccups there, but it happens.
See if this thing works.
Oh, nice new emote, Carter. Carter now has a new, just like he has the angry mount emote, now he has the angry sunwing emote.
Nice. The Sunwing is angry.
We'll sacrifice one to Gildan when the run is over.
Mm-hmm.
Blue light must be spilled.
Poseidon's down here, somewhere. Gotta find where it's hiding. Whoa!
We have the famous double restart checkpoint here.
Yep.
I'm surprised that there wasn't any other place in the game where we found this helps. It only works here.
For some reason, there's 2 checkpoints back to back. I don't know why.
Yeah.
I think it's probably something they were just like, probably wasn't supposed to be a thing, but yeah.
There's something like that in Rift Apart 2 at just one spot.
Yeah.
So it's interesting how, I don't know, video game things.
Yep.
There. Red light.
I don't know how many lines of code there is in a game like Forbidden West, but probably a lot. So there's bound to be some mistakes here and there.
And we certainly have found quite a few.
Oh yeah. Will be interesting to see how many exist after the next patch.
That's fair. I'm
Which is Tuesday midnight.
something like that.
Yep.
I wonder if it's going to be released all at the same time, or if it's going to be midnight for each region.
Midnight depending on your PlayStation store. It's always like that on PlayStation. So New Zealand plays first.
And they could always, I've known DLCs to have that countdown go down, but then they do an update later the next day also, which is weird. But
it's been a while since actually no, Iggy Island. But yeah, Iggy Island patched as I downloaded it. So yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, we don't have to wait long to find out, that's for sure.
Yep. The only thing speedrun wise I think will just be the infinite jump we'll get an answer to. Will it be patched or will it be a feature? And if it's a feature, then the hunt begins to find as much as possible.
Can't wait to use it in Thebes. I think B-Dud knows what I'm talking about before the corruptor fight.
It would have the most time save Thebes with, infinite jumps.
Well, there's gonna be a lot less resets in the base and what's it called, Tower?
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, it's gonna...
One thing I just hope that doesn't happen is that they'll patch it in a couple of patches into Burning Shores. That would suck. So,
yeah,
you have to hope that it's
it.
still there, and then it's like, oh, we fixed it. Like, just tease it. That would be amazing.
They'll just like do it with the last patch and say, okay, we're done now. You guys have fun.
Yeah, it's midnight for me as well, Robin. Yeah, the entirety of the US gets like the same, so it's midnight Eastern time for US.
Yeah, so I get it at 11 p.m.
Yeah, because it's like based on the time of the PlayStation Store, and the US and Canadian PlayStation Store just runs on Eastern time, so yeah.
I'm in the maintenance station now.
So some places is a little earlier, and others it's different. There's also some, I think Middle East, it's a lot after midnight because they are on the Asian store, so it's like Chinese midnight or whatever it is, or other way around. But yeah.
Aloy? There we go. Been pretty good swimming so far.
There should be a console in here.
Yep. Well,
That did it.
soon will be Beat-Up's turn to do Cold. And then we'll start getting runners synced back up again.
Okay.
Really coming up to what's it called? Tide River, Nessie.
Nessie. Oh, Nessie.
Places, fellas.
Can't wait for somebody to leak the end cutscene. Yeah.
Poseidon should be somewhere beyond the store. Time to bring it home.
I mean, as soon as we hit Tuesday and embargo drops, then the entire playthroughs will be uploaded to YouTube. But I'm not playing it until midnight.
Poseidon should be hiding in some kind of processor. I need to find a console to gain access to it. There. I should be able to use that console.
So let's see here. Beat Up. Getting up to Cold. Will he also struggle with a scrapper, or will it be cleaner?
We're about to find out.
While Greedy finishes up Las Vegas.
Activate the Chain Valor. Here we go.
Okay. Gotta bring this back to Gaia.
System reboot initiated.
Looks like taking Poseidon triggered a restart of the city's power system. Roland and crew must have headed back up top.
This is a little slow.
A little slow, but at least you didn't have that scrapper just struggling around, but still had to use, like, what was that, 5 throws almost? 4 or 5?
Yeah, 5.
Yep. And
you can do it in
snake
2
kill as well.
if you're lucky.
Yeah. Had a little bit of lag on the streams there again, so let's just update them.
An elevator.
Okay.
No one must have built this before the place.
There you go.
Nice to work.
Pretty decent cool routes. Could be a little bit better, but pretty decent.
Whatever she did.
Yeah, look pretty solid. Sorry if I cut in and out a little bit there, but my internet just had a little bit of a lag spike. Apologies.
Welcome back, Aloy. I see you have recovered Poseidon.
All right. Yes, you may have Poseidon. And I would like to go off to San Francisco.
So time to figure out who's in the lead after the 2 different routes. And what the time difference is. I'll keep an eye on it. Does look like Greedy still has the lead. Actually, yeah.
Let's stretch those legs.
Aloy, I hear you're heading to the coast. If you need to resupply en route, I suggest stopping in Falls Edge. It's a lowland clan village southwest of the Grove.
Yeah, it's a 21-second lead for Greedy going into San Francisco.
Ooh. What a run.
Now the flight off to San Francisco. Interesting to see the different times of day on the two runners because of the different route.
Oh yeah, is it completely nighttime for you, Greedy?
Oh yeah, totally.
Yeah,
it's
the
always
middle
night.
of the day for me.
Yeah, when you do the route Greedy does, that's the same as ultra hard for me. You get nighttime here.
It's actually kind of interesting.
Yeah, it's
like,
because Las Vegas' forces nighttime for the lights.
Oh yeah, you're right.
At the end.
So because you did Cool Route, it managed to become day.
So because it's night, do you often get a dead slaughter spine or a live one, B-Dud? Because we're about to find out if
I
mine
always
is
get
alive
a
or
dead
dead.
one.
I'm getting a dead one, I think, because I can't see it yet.
It's pretty much a 50-50 for me every time.
I mostly get the kill. I think it's based on the save file, to be honest. Depending on how often
I mean,
you
I
change
use the
it,
same
but...
save file each time, so...
Oh, really? Huh.
Yeah, it's a fair coin flip, pretty much.
Wow.
I could do predictions of it in my own if
I
I
would
wanted
too.
to.
And it's funny because, like, it's not Apex when they kill it here, and for those who don't know, it dies because there's some rebels down there. You can see.
Yeah, it's a random event.
And so you can see there's
It was
they've
there
got
in the
heavy
past,
weapons.
but I think it was the latest patch, the Infinite Jump patch, and then for some reason made it more occur more often.
I think they made more instances of the rebels or something like that. Somebody was saying.
Yeah, it's like there's a lot of those rebel encounters.
Especially for the high level ones now. So
yeah.
No one's guarding this side of the ferry either. Where?
Literally unwatchable. The flaps are not in sync.
that's not bad.
Chat has high standards now.
Are we not spoiling you with this, what seems like very good time for both of us? So far, I can't say anything has gone too crazy wrong that wouldn't have me proud of this time. So, like, it's been good.
Seems like it doesn't matter. They want the flaps to be in sync.
Bunch of savages in this town.
Trust me, a Twitch chat is hard to please.
Hard to please.
This is one of my favorite views in the whole run, is just this sunset here in San Francisco.
Yeah.
I love it.
It is actually criminal that, and now daytime is the same for both of you after the boat ride.
Alright, we hope for good Mount RNG coming out of landfall.
I mean, you could say the flaps are kind of in sync now, because when Greedy's is up, beat-ups is down. That's like swapping. What's the opposite of sync?
Come on, skip. Oh, come here, big guy. Oh, you make me so happy, Sunwing. You make me so happy.
Pyramid to fight the Thunderjaw.
There we go, meeting everybody's favorite character, the Zeo.
Ooh, Zeo. Splat percent incoming.
Barely missed it.
Unlucky.
The machine will kill you!
There you are. I guess we're doing this.
San Francisco in this game isn't the same as the real world. It's based around the real world. They added a few more skyscrapers that are not built yet in San Francisco, but are being planned to build to simulate that the apocalypse happens a couple of years later, or in 2060.
True to your word. I'm pleased.
So that's why the skyline is different.
Shall we?
But they actually looked at plans for the city, how it's supposed to look in the future, and made the skyline based on that. So, interesting.
Quite an excavation.
Much of this was flooded. We had to pump a great deal of water.
I forgot which one of the buildings it is. That I am not quite sure of. But now both going into Thebes.
What is... Ooh. Seems like a hot spring. Look at that. huge. It goes all the way down to the bottom.
Oh, the scale of the city is different. It's not a 1-to-1 scale. But it is fairly close to the city. Not as close as in the game. But it is quite close. And when I say close to the city, I mean close to the buildings it's next to in the game. You know. Now both going for the out of bounds trick here. One of the tricks that looks super flashy and all that, but saves 10 seconds.
I've always gone looking for other places to clip out of the room down there that are more on the path and not having you turn around, but there are some places you can clip through, but they're not nearly as consistent.
Yeah.
I'm inside, but how do I let the Quinn in?
The one here is definitely surprisingly consistent.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's just like a hole in the wall. Might as well not even be there.
Yeah.
It's pretty big too. Look at this place. It's pretty fancy for a survival bunker.
And if you ever just want to go hide from the seer, hide me. Alright, business jammies are on, let's go.
The grandeur.
Nice.
So one of the things I had mentioned early on, I have a quick trapper on here, so I'll be using an acid trap later in my attempt here.
Oh, you also use traps for the Quinn?
Yep.
Nice.
There's a chance that it kills both of them with one trap, and if anything, it stops the guy with the Deathbringer gun from stun locking you sometimes.
Very nice.
At least for me, that's what I like. You can still do it faster, but you'll notice that I actually I'll usually kill both of the big guys and get to the door before the final dude even spawns in. So
yeah.
So I'll be there and waiting to finish it off. Okay.
Hopefully, there will be some stabilization after the next treatment.
Both at the hologram now-ish.
If there isn't. The early results were promising.
A little bit of lead ingredients further, but of course we still have the good old Gemini and other things left.
Or my old liquor cabinet. Stop it.
Rip liquor cabinet.
For Kenya.
You know, beat up, you get a lot more resources out of those bombs if you don't blow yourself up with them.
Yeah, that would be optimal.
Is that a small office for a minor function?
I've had them fall through the map lately. They fall right through the floor when I drop them. It's kind of crazy.
Look at all this equipment. We are getting closer to the heart of the
I just got that. Alright.
Ah, is that a vent of some sort? Not a bad idea.
Now Greedy going into the Quinn fight and escape. Let's see how it goes.
She's gone. Did she make it to the other side?
A console.
Perfect.
Maybe I can fix it.
Yep. Very nice. Didn't fully die, but got
yeah, he usually even does a lot more than that, but it's all good.
Yeah.
I do
Couldn't
the
have killed
first
the last guy
dodge
much
with the
faster than
blast
that.
swing still. Oh shoot, that guy didn't spawn.
Yeah, he doesn't spawn right away, so if you get him fast enough, you gotta wait for him, that's all. He'll show up behind that
That
wall
was like
still.
a really delayed spawn.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it was like really delayed. Beat up just hitting level 100 right there.
Yeah, I timed that to be level 100.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I always use the same save file, so I always hit level 100 in this run.
We just hit splat %, rip CO, or something like that.
And on story difficulty, you can just slide through the lava.
And I got the glitch.
Oh, nice. But actually, lava is too dense to swim in. Well, the game is super unrealistic.
You're pushing up your glasses as you say that, right?
Yeah. I don't wear glasses, but I can do the accent. Excuse me. Sorry, I've been watching Cuphead lately.
Oh my god.
You're not watching Cuphead on Netflix, you're missing out.
Jeez. That's a game I want to play too at some point. Looks pretty fun.
It's really fun. I recommend doing it co-op.
Ooh, co-op.
Welcome back.
Okay. Forward, Craig. Forward, thank you.
But the cartoon TV show on Netflix is amazing.
Yeah, you gotta remember, Grady. Forward on Gemini.
Yeah, forward on Gemini.
So Grady has a 17-second lead going into Gemini.
Tell me what if the open busy
So has caught up a little bit.
We've got a very fun Chamber 2 strat we'd like you all to see. If you haven't watched the story run, it's nice and... Mark doesn't stand a chance, let's just say that. Mark actually doesn't hang out for more than a second or two anymore.
Yeah. I'm sorry he doesn't just come bumbling in at the end.
He doesn't even come onto the screen anymore for me, but that's just me.
Oh wow.
You shouldn't see any of those machines on my run if I do it right.
Mag is just a myth in story runs.
Uh-huh.
There it goes.
See here, some nice first kills. Ravager taking his sweet time on Greedy there.
Yep. Jump on his
nice
face.
Clean kills. Let's see, beat up here. Nice. And Ravager also a little slow for you.
Come on.
Aloy, I'm patched into your focus field.
Struggling a bit to get up there.
You should know there's a huge
Into
power
chamber
draw
1.
coming from the next chamber.
Thanks for the heads up. I'm almost there.
And to think the DDQ selection committee passed on this
Some
epic
kind
race.
of production chamber.
Well, luckily a better marathon
This is
picked
up
it
to
up.
something, all right?
What kind of machine
Yeah.
is it trying to build?
I don't know.
Alright.
But I'm gonna shut it down.
That's one.
That was Jay, by the way, that said that in chat.
Materials from.
Oh, you killed all the machines? Oh, you left the long leg left.
Yep.
I didn't notice.
Looks like there are a couple of
Slightly different Gemini skip here.
Oh yeah, beautiful.
Compared to me. Oh, nailed it first try. Greedy there. Let's go. Let's repeat up.
There should be a node you can
Not
open.
as clean, but let's see.
Thanks.
There.
Deal with these machines first.
There we go.
There you go. A little bit slower, but we got
Got
there.
them all.
Didn't have to get stuck on it.
I tapped into the core's network hub. I managed to disrupt
It's
Festus'
gotten
control
a
of the
bit
node.
closer here after the first chambers.
Thanks.
It sounds like it fled to another
Greedy now
chamber.
on to chamber 2.
Well, I better not get comfortable.
Long leg being a little bit of a nuisance for beat up.
I gotta find a way over it.
It always is.
Aloy, more machines keep coming. Please tell me you're getting close.
He gets done with the watchers there.
Aloy, I've managed to rewire most of the components in the core,
There you
but
go. Nice. Clean
the
kill.
energy processor's cracked. Without a way to fabricate another,
Setting up the strat
there's no
now.
way I can fix it.
Okay, let me think. All right. I need to drive Festus out of here.
Yeah, beat up, done with the watchers.
Another node to override.
Got it.
He's gonna set up the trap
If it doesn't work,
strats here
I'll be
for the
very
machine spawning in.
surprised.
Let's hope it works.
It doesn't. That's alright. Backup is to kill Mark.
Yeah. So we actually get to see Mark.
Ah, fuck you, Mark. So I think I just
Always
threw it a
Mark.
little bit too far left. If it's still there, or I threw it too close to the other one and it exploded. Yeah, too far left. You can see it sitting there. You have to throw it on the right side of that bottom ramp, and he'll run right into it every time. And you throw the first one just a little bit further behind it to take out the bellow back, which spawns Mark in. So, little trick for y'all. if you're not looking to ever take care of those guys inside the room, just toss some spike traps.
Scan it first.
Everyone's favorite.
Things on its legs are glowing.
And Mike appeared on both screens, by the way.
Ooh.
It's done. No more
Nice
hiding,
clean kill on the
Hephaestus.
slowness mine there from Greedy.
Got it. Hephaestus is back in the core.
Nice one as well for Beta.
Make sure it stays there. I'm heading back.
Very nice to see.
And then we can start the
Nice.
Because of you, Beta. I'm glad you came along. And you, Varl. We couldn't have done any of this without you.
Aloy not cooperating with the slide so much.
Ah yes, this floor was definitely not built for sliding.
Definitely not. Yeah, there's some good places to go, but beyond that, yeah.
Time to send Val to a farmhouse state.
Rip, Varl's beard, we hardly knew ye. I shall grow my
No, he skipped the
beard.
cutscene, nothing happened.
Nothing happened in the cutscene at all.
Yeah.
Grow one out for Varl, everybody.
Just a few favorites from my collection. Rescued and stored here. Just done so soon.
Oh, come on.
Important things to worry about.
Greedy has a 9-second lead here after Gemini.
Well.
Getting closer.
Erend, are you there?
Had a bit of a long loading screen, but that's alright. I tend to get some long loading screens too here on Regala for some reason, like getting into here late in the game, especially after I fight Regala. It tends to be a little bit messy.
Yeah.
Of course not. And they don't know about your base either.
Now we just have 2 main quests left.
I
The
sent you
Regala
data
fight
on the
and
Horus
Singularity.
energy cells you can use against Regala's forces. Reach out to me when you're ready to acquire one.
Understood.
Okay, well. I guess I'm
Did
not
you just
using
blow
those
yourself up again?
resources. Maybe. I don't move at all when it happens, when I blow myself up. So.
I think it's because you're placing it up against an object that then pushes it into you.
Yeah, I think so too.
If you ever end up in the military, don't become an explosives expert.
I need to go to the
Or maybe you should get the education.
Install the new override on my spear. Then I'll use it on a Sunwing and get ready for an entry.
Oh no.
I was a little slow with the menuing.
I just screwed mine up too. I hit circle instead of X.
Override installed.
When I was supposed to be crafting, so there goes 5
I
seconds.
think there are some roosting at the top of the mountain.
Will any one of you risk it all here on the Sunwing?
Oh, you goddamn right I'm going to. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Sorry for the language, but I am going for the skip. B-Dud's not gonna do it, and it's gonna pay off, watch.
I might do it.
I'll kill myself or something here, or scare
I'm
away
waiting last
someone.
minute to make the decision.
I'll have to approach them quietly.
Should get the early cutscene. Yep, there we go.
Hilda, I'm in the air.
Again, starting your override really close to the Sunwing always
I've
pays
sent you
off.
the necessary software. To deploy it, you'll have to override one of the communication machines you refer to as Tallnecks.
Now time to see if
There's
you
one
can
in the
get
middle
off
of
the
desert
Tallneck.
that should do nicely.
This could definitely be a game changer here for the race. If you had a wife, my beard would nag about her. Lol, Jaywind. A lot of beard talk happening in chat right now.
Yeah.
Oh, we got synchronized flaps again. Let's go.
Sorry, I'm gotta lower down now.
If Greedy shaves, he will look young and beat up.
There's a Tallneck.
Yeah, beard definitely adds a couple of years.
Yeah, the gray hair helps as well. Thanks, Mikey.
Now, how to land this thing?
Did your wife take the beard in the divorce? Getting divorced and legally can't grow a beard anymore.
Oh, the beard is gone.
You took my wife, the kids, the beard.
Wait, the house.
Yeah, I'm in the house, but sure.
But my face is cold, and I live in the northern Midwest. All right, let's see if it works.
All right, let's see.
Okay, Tilda, I've overridden the tall neck.
Good. And the energy cells are now primed. Simply pick one up on the
Struggling a bit with it?
Yeah, I did a weird combo, but looks like I'm not doing it. Yeah, I'm not doing it.
Little beat up got it.
For the assist.
Oh no, it
try.
works.
Oh my
Greedy
god,
also
my
got
heart.
it, but on like 4th try, I think.
Yeah.
Get used to that.
I basically
Oh my god.
I could call the Sunwing. There was no real reason for me to even try
Richard.
again.
He's not coming.
Nope.
Okay, he's
Beat up
coming.
is
There we
struggling
go.
to get a Sunwing. This might have tied it up again.
Oh,
my
wow.
god, this is exciting.
I just keep running and calling it when it won't pick me up. I just keep running towards the horse and keep calling it when it, it's like 15 feet away or whatever.
I honestly can't tell who's in the lead right now, but I'll try to see here when you pick up the power cell on the Twitch stream.
Yeah, we'll know soon.
It's too close to call, ladies and gentlemen. If you paid for a full seat for this event, you're only using the edge right now.
There's the energy cell. Right on the Titan's back.
It does look... I honestly can't tell. It's too close.
Got the cell. Now onto the growth.
On my streams, you grab the power cell at the exact same time.
This from tall neck should
or
reactivate all the energy
EMP.
cells in the region.
But let's see on the Twitch stream, is that the
Should be
same?
able to pick
Because
up
I'm not
more
sure
from
my
the
sync is not
flight
the same as the stream.
It'll be useful. Even
I'm
after
just
we get
gonna
into
check.
battle.
Yeah, going into the Regala fight, it is literally tied. It's a dead race.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Wow.
That's insane.
Alright, good to know the sync on my end is the same as the stream. Nice. So let's see what happens here. Focus up, gentlemen.
Wow.
Time to beat up Regala. The best you have ever done.
Alright, here we go.
You might not even be using the seat anymore if you're watching
So
this.
that's how it's gonna be.
Time to get into the standing position here. Let's look at these fights here. And it looks pretty even so far as well. Final phase of the wave here. Beat up does get a... Oh, sorry. Greedy does get the slightly better fight. So I think Greedy is back in the lead here. But at most by 2 seconds. It was mainly the third wave that was the difference there, by the looks of it. Beat up didn't get a clean third wave, and do both get the fast roll? Oh, let's have a look here. Yes, both gets the fast roll, but I think Beat Up was faster through the dialogue options. So Beat Up might be back in the lead again.
Often, like I said, I
Dialogue
get,
in my favor?
No, I don't think it was that so much as it was that I get a long loading screen after Regala literally every time. Like, I just sit there and wait. Like, I lost 8 seconds to Regala,
Yeah,
even though it
sometimes
was
I can-
perfect. Even the tall neck was perfect in my PB. So.
Come on, activate.
Okay.
Yeah, I know it. Yeah, sometimes I get that too, and I don't know really what changes the loading.
I don't either, yeah.
Let's get another timing here. It is Beat Up with a 5-second lead going into the final quest. Beat Up leads by 5 seconds. Let me just update my streams here, because I just had a little bit of lag again. I don't want to be behind here. Oh.
Alright.
No, the lag. Not now. I don't know if you guys can hear me, but I am lagging, unfortunately.
Yeah, I can hear you. You're fine.
Okay. So voice chat is not lagging, it's the video feed that's lagging a little bit, but they're just flying to Singularity, so let's stay calm. The lag should be over when they get there.
If I'm not mistaken, we should be around like should be on pace for like a 140 right now.
Yeah, I would think so too. Somewhere in between 140 141. I just have a timer running. I don't have my actual splits going, so.
Same.
I just updated my streams. Yeah, we are back. I am back. And hopefully no more lag spikes until the end. Gonna be really exciting. I'll try to get full commentary. You guys just focus. And let's see here, so there are basically 3 things left. And let's call it 4 things to be more specific left in the run. They have to clip through the shield for the far scenic skip. Then the Eric fight, climb to Tilda, and then the Tilda fight itself. Wow. Gonna be the 4 deciding factors there. And as we said, Greedy... excuse me, B-Dub did have a 5-second lead going into this, but that can disappear in no time in this final split. So let's see what it comes down to. Hopefully you guys are excited for this ending as much as I am.
I'm shaking a little bit, yeah. Just
yeah, I'm feeling the nerves.
It's a good race, man. Thanks so much.
Yeah, thanks, Grady.
If you're excited in chat, post your craziest D-mode in chat right now. So here we go. Time for
here we go.
Let's look at B-Dub first there. Flying low, and let's see the Sunwing. How will it behave? He drops in there. Flips his camera. Does it slightly different there. Greedy with the camera facing forward. And B-Dub gets a nice clean clip. Greedy gets as well. Greedy's clip is faster, so they might be back tied up again here. It looks pretty much tied up on my stream here, so I think they're on the main stream as well. So B-Dub slightly slower clip. That comes down to the Sunwing. Not much he can do. Oh, Greedy's struggling to get picked up by the Sunwing, so B-Dub probably back in the lead again. A little unfortunate there. The Sunwing is a little bit of a decider for how quick that skip goes.
Yeah, he's a bit of a finicky little dude.
Mm-hmm.
He picked me up backwards and he wouldn't pick me up right away. There's really no reason for it, but it's fine.
Yeah, a little unfortunate. But B-Dub, I think we are back to a 5-second lead again. So on to the Eric fight. And will anybody play it super risky here and just barely grace the hangar?
Oh, Elk, if only you knew.
Yeah, if
oh
only
wait,
you
there's
knew.
a new strat, I forgot. I'm stupid. I forgot. You don't actually have to go to the
Not even close.
Yep.
Okay.
I forgot. You only have to go to the catwalk. The entire thing is a checkpoint. Whatever.
I only go as far as that little white pillar right before the catwalk, yep.
Aloy, it's been
But yeah,
intense.
it does definitely look like
Okatalo
Greedy
got
has
into
a
network node.
slightly,
I'm trying to get in.
slightly behind still.
Keep at it. We're almost to the tower.
It looks like it's still roughly 5 seconds. A little hard to tell, but gonna come down to the ending here. And remember, the ending is super quick, Dorian, so I know you're excited, but remember to be ready on time. It's coming up sooner than we think. So let's see what happens there. B-Dub going into the Eric fight. Oh, he threw the bombs too early. That's a bit of a mistake here, so now he has to use the regular shots. And Eric immediately goes for the melee attacks and struggles with him.
Oh, no.
Let's see here. Greedy nails the Eric fight in first try, so now it's basically a dead race again. Going into Zelda, this is crazy.
Oh my
It
god.
does look like, at least on my end, I'm not sure about the Twitch stream, but it looks like B-Dub still has, like, I don't know, a 1 second lead.
Looks like the machine's inspectors have almost wiped each other out.
Let me just check the Twitch
What
stream.
was that?
Aloy, Gerard just
A
activated
little
the
bit more than that.
self-destruct
Maybe a
failsafe
3
on the
second
energy
lead.
matrix. He's taking control of a number of systems.
Including
Oh,
the
no.
Oh,
I'm
no,
afraid
Greedy
so.
missing up the climb
He's
here.
restricted
Oh,
its
no,
access to the
Butterfinger did.
top. He'll have to climb
Managed to
from
get
there.
the back up here.
I have to go. I almost have it.
And looks like B-Dub gets a nice clean jump across here. Greedy messing up a little bit. Jumping too early off the elevator.
What are you doing,
Had to play it
Aloy?
risky.
She wouldn't even
Barry?
get on the thing.
Is everyone all right down there?
Okay, well, my climb did not go nearly as well as I'd
Cleaning up
hoped.
the last few specters.
Yeah, and
What
there
about
we go.
Zeus?
Wait. B-Dub definitely gets a nice clean
Zo told me you got Eric.
climb up the tower there.
Good work.
Very nice.
Yeah. Thanks.
And then into the Zelda fight here. Gets the throw.
There we go.
Decent damage. There we go. Kills her in 2, so that's gonna
Here
be
we
it
go.
for
I
B-Dub.
got into the network, but
Oops.
only for a
Yeah.
minute before we
Let's
shut
see,
out.
Greedy. Oh, messes up
Time.
the climb there. Yeah, and it's gonna be a win for B-Dub, GG. But let's finish off Greedy here. So Greedy going into the Zelda fight. Let's see those good throws as well.
The lightning.
I better scan that thing
Nice
first.
freeze. It's the first throw down, and the second throw. There you go, GG.
It's over.
Oh my god, Grady.
Just
Are you kidding me?
What a race. What a race.
8 seconds. Or no,
And,
sorry, a minute and 8
B-Dub
seconds behind my
finished in,
PB.
B-Dub, you finished in 1:41.19.
I got a 1:41.40 on my end, but yeah, whatever it was on the.
She tried to take you.
I can see it here. It looks like it's going to be a 1:41.40 as well.
And she told you about Nemesis.
Yeah, on stream it's 1:41.42.
Cool.
So
Oh,
GG
man.
to both of you. It's super close.
Congratulations, Rudy. That was one hell of a race.
What a race. Oh, the climb at the end. Sorry, guys. She just wouldn't grab that spot coming off the elevator. I usually jump as soon as Tilda finishes saying printing matrix. That's when I time the jump, but I hit it on printing, and so I jumped just a bit early. Yeah, I knew what I did wrong as soon as I did it, too. It's one of those things.
When I learned
it was so close.
Yeah.
And also B-Dub had that little bit of a lead, so it's understandable playing it a bit more risky there. But man, what a race. This definitely lived up to the hype.
I can't believe that stayed down to the wire at the end there. I mean, yeah, that was pretty good.
And
Yeah,
according
I
to
was
what
sure
I've written,
something was gonna go wrong, but like with the rising skip or something, and it was gonna deviate. But no, like, damn, I could not have expected it to be that close, that up till the last minute,
all the way through. That's amazing. Well, I'm glad.
And according to what I have written down here, by the way, the biggest time gap was 22 seconds after rising skip.
Holy crap.
Other than that, you were neck and neck the entire time.
Wow. Yeah, I mean, and it makes sense to me that the time would close there, because I think B-Dud's summer best is about 20 seconds faster than mine too. So like just some of the parts of the gameplay are a little, his strats are a little bit faster, moves a little bit quicker. So it's cool. But I did honestly, like, even with the practice and stuff, I knew this was going to be a good one. So
yeah, and both of you getting 141s is crazy.
Yeah,
that's some consistency right there.
I love it.
Wow.
Yeah, still waiting for my heart to settle down.
Yeah, I mean, your race is over. Time for bourbon, maybe? Doing the last 2 runs to chill?
Yeah, I'm excited for the upcoming race too, and then
we have another race coming up, which hopefully can be just as exciting.
Oh, and I promised B-Dud I would help with commentary on the Call of the Mountain as well. So
nice.
Yeah,
Let's
so
go.
I watched the race twice, or your speed run twice this morning on like double time. Just took some notes, so I've got at least the story down and stuff. So yeah,
that is awesome.
Yeah, so we'll be back for that later.
Yeah, super excited for it.
Yeah,
are you
so
stretched
thanks,
out, hydrated?
Yeah, so thanks both of you. You can get a little bit of rest during the next race, because coming up we have the what's it called, All Bandit Camp's New Game Plus speedrun in Zero Dawn between Made by Scar and Overkinder. Time to see who's the faster German is.
Fastest
That will
German
be
on
our
Earth.
second to last run of the marathon again, because after that we have a final run, which is Horizon Call of the Mountain by B-Dub again. So thanks again to the both of you, and yeah, we'll see you later, I guess, then.
Hey guys, thanks so much.
Thank you.
Bye everyone.